Hey, it's Wolfy-Chan, and I'm back with another Netflix Japanese drama show review. So this one is Midnight Diner. I will admit this is what kicked me off of watching anything Japanesey on Netflix, like anything. It didn't have to be about anime. It can just be like this, and boy, howdy, I'm in love with this one. This one I am begging, pleading, hoping for a season two. I need it. I need it. It's amazing. So I actually don't know what the shop owner's name is. Uh, it's either Tanishi or it's something different that I don't know. But each episode, there's about 10? I can't remember. But each episode is basically a certain food. So, like, they have a hot pot episode, they have a corn dog episode, they have an oma rice episode. I don't know if they have a curry episode. I know they have a soft tofu episode. Um, I know they talk about a certain ramen. They have kind of like a ramen episode, and it goes through this midnight diner. So this diner only opens up at midnight and only stays open until like the wee hours, like I think 5 or 6 in the morning, and then closes up for the rest of the day. So where a lot of the other food or other kind of diners or like little restaurants opens up, when people get off of work, and then it's until they want to go home or until like 2 o'clock in the morning. Midnight Diner opens till then, and just basically till when everybody's kind of done. So this is pretty awesome. Like the first one, I think is a Tenman or Tenma episode, and it's basically kind of like pork with stewed vegetables, kind of over rice, and it's really awesome. And we follow this guy who like really liked a kind of like Power Rangers, but they're called like the Leaf Warriors or something like that. And he really liked this Maple Leaf Ninja. And he's a talk show host for a radio show. So he meets this lady and kind of talks to her about it, and you find out in the episode that she is the Maple Leaf Ninja, and the person that she had a crush with was the main guy, but he is a transvestite. And she agreed to hold that secret and stuff like that. And they all meet up, and they're like, hey, you can talk about the show, you don't have to. I just wasn't comfortable about it in the beginning, but this is awesome, and we just want to, talk to you about it. And it's cool. Each episode kind of goes over the food item, and then a storyline outside the diner a little bit, and then back into the diner. So each episode is its own different thing, and they are all linked to this diner. I will fully admit that, like, I really want to make a lot of the food from there, but like the corn dog recipe is like it's a fish cake corn dog, so it's very different. And of course, corn dog in Japanese isn't corn dog, it's American dog. And so this is just a really awesome and amazing, show. It goes over, and it kind of goes over a season. You see a lot of the characters that are like through the episodes or through the season, the same kind of characters come and eat. They chit chat. The guy who was a transvestite in the first episode comes with somebody else who was one as well, and they come almost every time in the show as well. So they're recurring characters. We have a guy, one that makes pork katsu is one episode, and he's trying to get in link with his brother. And he finds out that his brother is in this abandoned building, and he's an old lawyer, so he's gonna try and make sure he can stay in there. It's just an awesome show with rich characters, and the main diner guy is, somebody who you can talk to. Like if you need help with somebody or something, you can go to him at any hours and practice cooking. And he is kind of like you're ubiquitous, where it's kind of bartender almost. It's like, let's talk about your story, or let's, and his whole thing is that he does have a menu, and it's like of 3 or 4 things. So you can order that stuff. He has that readily available. Or if you know him and stuff like that, you can ask for something special. And he can get the ingredients, or if he has the ingredients on hand, he'll make it for you. So you don't have to just order from the menu. You can request something and he will make it. Which is really awesome. I love it. And what's really sad is this is just, they made this in a studio. So this little restaurant, you can't go to it technically, I don't believe. I bet you could probably go to the backstage thing, or you can find it and have somebody, ask for a tour or something like that. But it's not a real diner. Like, I know I've seen in a lot of different shows that talk about Japan and stuff like that, there are kind of these little walk-in shops that you get drinks and you can eat in. And I've seen a lot of them. They are amazing. It's really awesome. But it's really sad because I would look at this picture. Look at this. I would love to sit and just order something, whatever type of food, and just sit down and eat there. It would be amazing, but it's unfortunately not a real place. So I love it. I would love to cook almost either all the recipes or most of these recipes from the show. I'd love to. It's just getting the ingredients because I live, 1, in the middle of nowhere, and 2, I do not know if we sell fish sausage anywhere in America. There probably is, but to ship it to where I am, kind of fresh, would probably be expensive. But I love this show. I've heard a couple YouTubers talking about this show, and I thought to bring even more fans into it, or just have more of a discussion about it, I thought I'd review this one. And I really love it. I think my favorite episode, it's got to be the hot pot episode. I love it because it's about halfway into the series. It has one of our recurring characters that drinks sake and then has some food, and it's his old childhood love that he never really fully admitted that he liked. She comes in, she talks about her brother, and that her brother died, and then her nephew she ends up taking care of, and that he basically kind of steals, but you find out that he has a son and she's taking care of him, and he just wants to make sure that his old friend is cool and good, because she works long hours and stuff like that. So that is my more favorite episode of the series. It's something that I like. I like hot pot, and it's just an awesome story around there. So, if you like this video, definitely leave a like. Leave it in the comment section below. What's your favorite episode? Have you made any of the recipes from this show? Or who's your favorite recurring character? I like recurring. Or you could just have your favorite character. Because I think my favorite character is 1, the guy that cooks all the food. And 2, the lady that knits the sweaters. And the guy who's like, I really do like you, but I can't admit it because you like somebody else, but So I like him. He's really cool. I like her and that episode with that situation. So, and definitely don't forget to subscribe, that big red button, for more anime, manga, or just something different reviews. That's all Japanese related. Yes. Yes. And I hope that you've been having a wonderful day, because I have been. Oh, but wait. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, the links are down below. I'm going to see you in the next video. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye.